another guitar tip by Fred. A lot of people ask me, how do you hold a pick? How do you hold a guitar pick? Especially beginners, they don't have the experience playing the guitar, so one of the main questions they ask is, how do you hold a pick? Well, first of all, you want to hold it with your first finger and your thumb. Okay? Now if you see, I have the tip of the pick coming up from my thumb. Okay, now if you look at that on a 90-degree angle, so it's going actually the same direction as the back of my thumbnail. And any place from a little further back around there or a little bit further ahead like that. But the most important thing is to keep that pick so it's like an L shape coming out. You always want to play that way. Okay, you don't want to play with the tip of the pick pointing towards the thumb. Okay, so you want to keep that pick sideways. Now the reason for keeping the pick on that 90-degree or L shape is that when you play, you keep your wrists straight when you're playing. So you're playing like this or strumming chords like that. Okay, the tendency, if you keep the pick with the point facing towards the tip of your thumb, what happens is when you strum and you pick, your wrist over here becomes bent. And that's not a good way to play. Okay, so you want to keep that wrist and the arm straight coming down. So once again, keep that pick so the point is coming out on a 90-degree angle with your thumb. Now, even a little bit further out a little bit. I like to keep the point out a little bit towards the tip of my thumb. It's like writing on it with a pencil. You want to keep your fingers close to the tip of the pencil. You can be more accurate. The further your fingers get away from the pencil, the more inaccurate you become when you write. So keeping the pick more towards the tip of the thumb is good. So once again, it's on that 90-degree angle. And also, if I turn it around and you look at my index finger here, he's pointing towards the tip of the pick. See that? See how nice that is? He's pointing right towards the tip of the pick. And also, my index finger, if I take my thumb off, that pick is like balanced on the side of my index finger like this. It's not on the flat part of my finger like this. It's on the side of my finger. So that's a couple ways to check if you're holding the pick correctly. Okay, so you want to keep that pick in that 90-degree angle from your thumb. See how nice that point sticks up? Okay, and you also want to keep it on the side of the first finger. If you turn it around, you see that that first finger is pointing towards the tip of the pick. That's Fred Tips of the Week. All right, picks. See you next time.